lost my heart 'cause it belongs to you, babe. And no, I'm not ashamed to tell the world that you're my baby and I am your girl. Yeah, don't get no better than you, baby. When day comes and the night falls, I know you'll be with me, baby. Right there when I call, it feels so good. Just how I feel about you. That you feel the same. Everything I do is all for you, babe. Oh, and that ain't gonna change. 'Cause ever since you came into my life, I'm not the same. No, don't get no better than you, babe. No. When day comes and the night falls, I know you'll be with me, baby, right there when I call, and it feels so good. Just how I feel about you. That you feel the same. Nothing they could do. Make me stop loving you, baby. I never thought that love like this could happen. Baby, I must say that I like the way it feels. 'Cause it feels so good. Tell everyone I know just how I feel about you. That you feel the same. Make me stop loving you, baby. 'Cause I love you, baby. Don't you worry, baby. It can't happen, baby. Don't you worry, baby. 'Cause I love you, baby. Yeah, I love you, baby. It can't happen, baby. 'Cause I love you, baby. Yeah,
Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Nah, let's take a journey. Tell me what you see. Let's take a trip for discovery. Look into the background, working in the sands. The pyramid builder as the first man. Following the pole star straight from our hearts. Evolving from the black, 'cause the black is where it starts. Original, my brothers. Consisting of kings, priests, architects, and lovers. Four brothers, we move on. I think I use my melanin and step into the sun. It's a glorious, a beautiful, a bright, shiny day. Think I call upon the gods and let them know I'm on my way. A tisket, a tasket, no money for a casket. Look into community as things are getting drastic. Evolving from a sleeper, straight into a Mac. Looking at my ride as my brother sell a crack. Where does it come from? Where does it grow? The answer to these questions everybody knows. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Nah, let's take a journey, tell me what you see. Let's take a trip for discovery. Sitting on the seashore waiting for a ship. Chains on my hands, swords on my hips. Don't want to move, feel the fury of the lash. This is a glimpse of what happened in the past. So back on the ship, it's so hard for me to breathe. Exposed to the elements, heat and disease. Brothers just a dying and it turned to sharp bait. Chain up, I have to listen to my sisters getting raped. Lying on the hard floor, shit's in my hair. Hips were raw, smell of piss in the air. Trying to survive, but that's still my bet. But I know I'm gonna make it, cause my soul I direct. I lie in prep. The ship just nod, but who else could make this journey but a God? Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look outside and tell me what you see. Discovery, discovery. Look inside and tell me what you see.
Family, no testing we. Much progression be.
Follow we.
Where we sniping these.
Hypersimiles.
Jokers
violate.
Hang from the
timber tree.
I'm catching lights like a spectrum. Props I collect my kick as if I were a rectum. Brothers, women, and children, make sure you protect them. Let loose the abuse, you never know how it would affect them. Man, I don't just be my blinky, my head's not kinky, it's kingy. So when you see me, best bow. Innovative style, direct from Jersey, but of the will be foul. So all me brethren say power, and honey say I. What's all about 7 miles, no smile, so don't infiltrate. The black might state at any rate, I'm more than great, let's just say I'm godly. 3 dimensions, mind, soul, and body. I speaks it all modestly, so y'all diesel follow me, come follow me.
It's the blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what?
Deep divinity style, black man's profile. Seeping in your soul. That's a word caught up in my hurricane. I maintain your mainframe when I manifest my name. So captivated, flash-related as a skunk rhyme that made you all intoxicated. You'll be quickly debilitated if you disrespect the darkness. Out of the darkness came the light, so watch the yachty sparkle. On your mark, check the penal projection. Ripping mics like a C-section. With the inflection, son, heard it in the ghetto section. My abilities emanate from my pithy activities. Mashing lyrics to melodies. Some rap fiends consider this a felony. State not the life of a hustler or a prisoner.
It's the blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what?
Hip-hop is like a vitamin, it could give life to the lifeless if properly utilized. Extracted from 6 scars comprised. Don't look too far, star. See, this is where the flavor lies. Knowledge, foundation, the manifestation of true wise. We can see past those lies. Exercise those third eyes. See, this be the blink because it fails to sink to the lowest degradation of this new hate-hop nation. We be the brand new sensation. 2 styles and variations. Adjust your antenna. Check your station.
It's the blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what?
In my galactic arena, this piece be cosmic. Tune's real Catholic, word is born, you can't stop it. My concepts is real, raw deal like Shaquille. Coming through the middle with the massive appeal. We instill chill lyrics in your head to build. Like an architect to master what was once of a soldier's voice, infinite. To demonstrate that we're extractions from the higher being. From the seed of Mother Earth came the black
Distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? Well, it's that blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby,
What's up, y'all? Stop the violence is the name of the scene. This brother come to kick black crime must cease to stop. Cause you're killing one another with a gun for rock. And on the other hand, you got the Ku Klux Klan. You're killing your own man's stupidity. Yes, you think you reign supreme. I got a question. What's up with MLK's dream? A dream that a real man died for. We need to stop the violence and put our needs at the fore. And respect one another cause it's God's way. Cause now in the day, they think it's premeditated. I'm crazy for the well, if you don't do violence, they say that you're tripping. And you're tripping and you go to the wrong start. They act like you know and give me judgment on wrong. That's all it's cool. Get an agree to be your role model. You never know in the future that you could be somebody's idol. Stop the violence, grab a hand. Cause peace is the master plan. So let me ask you this. Yo, are we in there? Pump it up one time. Increase the peace. Increase the peace. I'm about stopping violence, steady as I fuss up in this and give me silence, yo. I knew a brother who used to deal a dime, sell a few quarters just to get in line. He was broke, in other words, fine. But in my mind, the brother was declining. A straight A student who went straight to an F, got in a squabble.
The African Heritage Diet consists of 6 lessons. Lessons where we reach back to our African heritage to find culturally appropriate health and wellness practices that help us to move forward as a people that are whole in mind, body, and spirit. Lesson 1 is herbs and spices. Lesson 2 are greens. Greens is the widest part in the base of the African Heritage Diet food pyramid. So many greens should be consumed. And as you move up the pyramid, those are the things that you consume in lesser proportionate amounts. Whole grains, lesson 3. Beans and rice, lesson 4. Tubers and mashes, lesson 5. Lesson 6. Fruits, vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Question too. It can be on the record, off the record. It can be on the record. I heard Bob Johnson said he's talking to the higher powers, I guess the government, about our reparations. And I guess the numbers that they come up with were about 3. His name is Saul here in Ngozi, Northern Light Shopping Center. You want more than just a nice cut? Good conversation, good vibe, good music. Come see me at 3512 Cleveland.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero,
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black? Too strong? Yeah.
We were born to be great.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black.
Born to be great.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Move. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water.
Oh, family, welcome to each and every last one of you. Hey, Cleve, call your mom for me. She calling me. Let her know I'm doing my show. See what's going on. Cleveland. All right. Y'all hear him. He growing up. He getting a little bass in his voice. He gonna just, I say it. Okay. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Family, I want to welcome you to our Toast and Talk Kuumba. Of course, we're going to be opening up the black line. We're going to open it up for some discussion. If you got some news, post it up so that we can go and talk about it or have it ready. You know what I'm saying? So now, what we're going to be doing also eventually in the future, I got to figure out how to get the guest on my show to be able to hear everything that's going on. So I'm working on possibly we're going to need a stronger laptop. Now you cool, you doing good. Don't trip. Don't trip, idea pad. You doing good. You got everybody give a round of applause for the idea pad that I'm using right now with a Ryzen 5 chip. For those that want to know, the main driver right now is the Lenovo IdeaPad 330S. It's rocking a Ryzen 5. I'm looking at a Ryzen 7 because I'm understanding that a Ryzen 7 has 8 cores and 16 virtual cores and so I'm trying to get something powerful enough so that when I'm doing y'all call with the call in or whether we're doing the Google Meets, right? Whatever I'm using, the Zoom, I want everybody to hear everything, right? So I can have somebody on the Google Meet in the browser. I can have somebody on the a black line, and everybody they be able to hear each other, and everybody on the on the show will be able to hear everything. On your end will be able to hear, and everybody will be able to hear everything going in between. So what's happening now is that the people that's on the black line cannot hear what is being said or the sound effects and all that. It's something small. And also on the black line, of course, you can't see the text, but I want a more interactive. I don't know how we going to do it. Family, we will be upgrading the GNJmedia.live. We got some changes coming. Brother Dentista is in the lab for me right now, doing some stuff for Gye-Nyame Journey Media, and we're going to be updating. But the subject at hand today that we could talk about or not, we could do the toast, and y'all could be quiet. I ramble about it for a little while, but then I'll go on back to doing the work because we got to get some stuff ready. This chair. This might be the last day that y'all be seeing the chair because I'm going to have to wrap it up to get it ready so it can be transported, sent to its new home. So if you see me on it, it's going to be wrapped up. So, y'all could crack y'all jokes and shit. But it's cool. We're gonna do that work. Me and Cleve going to get all that done today. But the subject at hand today is, if Black Lives Matter, let me say it again. If Black Lives Matter, then reparations should matter as well. Or do they? You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of quote-unquote allies now. One of the vetting strategies that I would suggest for everybody that's involved with the Black Lives Matter movement, or you involved, and there's different groups that are involved, the challenge that I would give you for all of them to know where they stand is to ask where they stand with reparations. Let me say that again. Ask where they stand with reparations. And if they're not with reparations, you need to stop fucking with them. Right? Because listen, right now, whether you know it or not, political careers are being formed right now 20 years in advance. Let me say that to you again. Right now, political careers are being formed 20 years in advance. Right now, positions in business are being formed 20 years in advance. And the platform that they are going to use to get into these positions is that I was there. I was part of it. Family, please do not think that everybody that's involved with this, every organization that is involved with what's going on right now, is in it for your best interest. Everybody is extracting payment, is going to extract payment out of this movement. And once again, we will be left holding an empty bag. So we need to start evaluating those people that are involved. Black, white, brown, yellow, red, green, purple, and yellow. We need to start evaluating by asking key questions. Question number 1 on my list. Now, y'all come with some other questions that you need to ask. But question number 1 is, what's your stance on reparations? And if it's a no or a maybe, move them to the side, because you're not real. You're not real about this, because if Black Lives Matter, right, then the wealth gap that's there for Black lives, that every black individual has to leap across, and most of us fall into the chasm of despair in an attempt, if that is not dealt with, everything else is new. You could change the policies, but you still gonna need, you could change the policies, but you still gonna need money for a lawyer. Right? You could change the laws, you could defund the police, you could take the police out the schools. But many of the issues that they were put in there for will start to surface. And what's gonna happen is that because we don't have people that really are looking for solutions, they're not getting to the root, they just want to cover it up. They will give people what they're asking for in anger, rather than sitting down at the table and having people express how they feel, getting past the feelings and getting to how do we really solve this. Reparations is step 1. Actually, reparations may be the total damn step. So I'm gonna need your input on this. I'm gonna need your thoughts on this. I'm gonna need you to like and share. I'm gonna need you to go on and do a watch party. Get some of your friends involved. Some of the ones that's been at the march, so that they can come on. Let's have a talk, because we have to end. If I don't reach them, you need to reach them, so that you can start framing their minds for some of the discussions that they are going to have with some of their peers, with some of their friends, with some of their relatives. And I'm talking about the young people that's out there, because all of us got some of them in our lives, or somehow they doing stuff. They building, right? Or they trying. Right now they're tearing up. And often to build something up, you have to go in and clear the ground. And that's what's happening. Right? You don't just go into a construction site and start building around trees and shit. No, you got to clear the trees. You got to clear the whole area so that you can dig down and build the base. And that's what's going on right now. So, also I wanted to mention that on my timeline, I'll talk about in a little bit, but one of my elders, one of my honored elders, I'm honored that this brother was introduced into my life, and he was introduced into my life by another elder, another great elder here in Columbus by the name of Dr. Dodley, Dr. Lewis Baba Dodley. We call him Baba here in Columbus, and he's the Baba of the Simba Nation. But he introduced me to another great elder whose name is Gaylord Thomas, and there is a video. No, actually, it's a podcast that he was on that. Oh my God, he was dropping jewels. So, like I said, family, I would highly, highly suggest that you check that out. That's gonna be some, oh my God. Listen, my elder turned out, right? He laid it down, right? So go and check him out. I think it's called three. Well, we'll get to it. So, but anyway, I digress. Let's move on with the toast. Let's get to the toast. It's toast time here at Gye-Nyame, and then we'll do the talk. Then after that, I'm gonna put a little something on my bellies, and we're gonna wrap up this couch. We're gonna wrap up the chair and get everything ready so that we can start moving. We're gonna be prepared and ready to be moved all the way out of here, hopefully by next week. And the week after that, we'll be doing the cleanup and getting everything done, updating the services. So I might be coming at you live on my cell phone, because I gotta get the Wi-Fi over there. I gotta get me a powerful plan. So, and I might have to get 2 sets of Wi-Fi, because everything in the new house is on Wi-Fi. I think even the goddamn refrigerator is on Wi-Fi and shit. So I want to make sure that I can get you the bandwidth that you deserve. We're going to have a little bit more room. So, when it comes to moving, I can demonstrate the moves. And like I said, we're going to be creating some of the e-courses, and for some people that are doing the 21-day challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be able to walk some of you through it and participate on the challenges. Not necessarily do the exact same challenge that you're doing, but at least being able to check in on a daily basis with you. Maybe we might do a half an hour or an hour of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we got some powerful tools, and it's just a matter of us taking the time to really start using them to sculpting and shaping who we are. Right? So that we could go on and etch in who we came here to be. Why did we choose this time? Oh, it's a pandemic time. It's a tumultuous time. But we chose it, knowing what was to come. So the question that we have to really wrestle with as a family, right? Or as a family, especially as individuals, why did I choose this time to manifest? What am I supposed to add to the world? What am I supposed to bring to the world? What gift am I here to share? You know what I'm saying? Because as human beings, we are animals. And of course, many of us come here to reproduce, but that's not the only reason. That's not the only reason, or it shouldn't be. But anyway, let's get to this toast. Then we're going to get to our talk and have a good time. Are y'all ready? Let's see. Let's go and deal with some original today. We're going to deal with some original. Mine is unfiltered. So y'all see a lot of floaties in there, so because I want to get all the nutrition from that ambrosia that I can get. Yes, Lord. And the good news, part of the good news is that we will be, in a sense, it's expanding the production. No, I'm not a preacher, but is it testimony? How are you doing today? Welcome. You can go on and join us. We are about to do our toast. You have any questions, post them up, and I'll try to answer them. But thank you for joining us. You one of the first people that took the time to stop in from D-Live, and welcome. Like I said, if you like, go and like and subscribe. And get that bell so that you know when we coming on, and bring some family with you. Let's go on and build. But no, I'm not a preacher. Because you're going to be hearing some cuss words come out of my mouth very soon. But I do talk about issues that deal with that directly affect the lives of black people all over the United States and all over the world. And we talk about many different type of issues. So you are welcome to join the conversation. All right, so we're about to lift up our glass first. We will toast the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say, the powerful word of Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? We go to our list of our ancestors. For those that are new, every day we gather, we toast our personal ancestors. We believe that our ancestors play an important role in our lives. Many of the people who have passed away have made major contributions to our lives, whether they were friends, families, relatives, and we lift them up on a daily basis. It's important that we lift them up on a daily basis because it helps grounds us and it reminds us of what we're supposed to be doing. So we lift up our glass and we salute our ancestors. And I will go down a list that has been provided for me by the family of Gye-Nyame Journey, the tribe, and if you have ancestors that you want to add to the list, by all means, just post them up in the timeline, and I will get them. My babies got hold of my pen, so I have to find a pen to go and write it down. But we got it. So here we go. Taking that breath so I could try to get my mind clear. That's called the Ashe breath. Now I got a video on it, but we're gonna do a more intense class on it once I get settled. Here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Chris and Fanny Gatson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Savara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, Normal X, Pet Ma, Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxor brothers, Miss Zeta Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Frank, Miriam Frank, messed up. Man, I was on rhythm. Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, either Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Ford, Junior Kellen, D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Burt Beatty, Sale Well, Levita Farmer, Augusto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merrill B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrell, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vesta, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillimon Aries. Let's see. Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We was 2 away, family. All right, we almost got the first part of the list done. Great job. We're working on it. I'm gonna try to memorize the whole list, and I want to thank y'all for trusting me with that part of the list. I will work on getting the other parts together. Maybe by the next time we're able to do a gathering, you know what I'm saying, a camping trip, of where we gonna build, where we erect the village. Maybe I will be able to recite the whole thing, or maybe we might have a young person that might be able to step up and recite the whole thing, and they could just take this position, and I'll do other shows, right? We got William Walter West. We got Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFritis Hines, Annis Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Hadley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., William Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nathan Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenball, Hazel Gatson, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Jeannie Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Ann Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, At Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Ags Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nitty Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Ward Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Hervin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robbie Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Albert, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Imania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell coming from the Black Book. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford. We got Lottie Gaucher. We got Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Cameron Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sonny Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monga III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Cassandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alalti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como. We got Alberta T. Davis. We got Charles Davis. We got Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey. We got Victor Bowden. We got Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. We got Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III. We got Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr. We got Gladys Coper. We got Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don. We got Sabre Winston. We got Chris Kinney. We got Margaret Minter. We got Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne, Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reeves Fisher, Jerry, Jossa McCallop. We got Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee. And we got Panchita Alba. Family, we lift up our glass once again. And once again, I want to thank each and every last one of you for trusting me with your ancestors, trusting me with their names, and like I said, in a sense, allowing me to provide this service for the community. Family, we lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of our ancestors. And we say, I say, from there, family, we move on to the present moment. Where are we at right now? Where do we go from here? Right now. We in the now right now, family. Right now, we are on the day of Kuumba, and it is a marvelous day of Kuumba, and I want to give all of the Kuumba babies a round of applause. Yeah, stand up, you deserve it. All you Kuumba babies, yeah, y'all deserve it. Now, for those that don't know, today is Kuumba. If you don't understand why we're calling it Kuumba, you could always, let me help you out real quick. Go and check out G&J. I'm going to put it up. Free G&J e-course. Just go and type it in. I'm putting up the link. Click the link. It's www.freegnjecourse.com. Join the tribe. Figure out, what is he talking about? What are he talking about today? I thought today was, y'all use that word. I thought the day for us is Kuumba. You and this tribe, we got our language. You don't understand the language? Catch up. Join. Find out. Do research. Ask questions. That's the most powerful. Ask questions so that we have to think deeper about what we're doing. See, by us asking each other questions in the now, what we do is we help each other sharpen swords, especially when the question is not in the sense a loaded question, or the question is really designed to get to the bottom of something. Sometimes people just ask questions because they had the ability to ask questions and gum up the works and shit. But then there's other people that ask questions that bring a certain realization to individuals. They ask questions that lead people to a different insight about themselves, a deeper insight about themselves. And that is the type of questions that I'm talking about. Those are the type of questions that I really, really enjoy. And I would love to hear from you. All right. So anyway, family, check out the freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. Now back to the moment. We are in the moment of Kuumba, and we want to salute this moment. We want to celebrate this moment. And once again, we already gave the babies that was born on this day, those of you whose day it is, right? We already gave you a round of applause. Now, this is the next challenge. Every day, family, I ask you to activate those reticular formations and go out and seek your principle. Kuumba is out there. Can you find it? Can you take a picture of it? Can you write a little paragraph about it? Can you find a news article that matches up with the idea of Kuumba and share it on our timeline at G&J at G&J Media or Gye-Nyame Journey Media on our Facebook page. And, eventually, ooh, yeah, I need to get in touch with Dentista about that. A place where we can go on and let me go on, while I'm thinking about that in the now. Let me go and do that. I need to go. Okay, Google. Note to self.
What do you want it to say?
Call Dentista about.
Saving note.
All right. You ain't let me finish though, Google. That was mean. You see how Google treat me? Anyway. Back to the now, family. Post it. We need to. I'm gonna find us a central location that's easier for people to get up and to post, especially if you, part of the tribe. So I'm gonna have us a tribal post area. So it's just not G&J Media. You go to the Facebook page, but if you really want to get it up, you know what I'm saying, ain't got to worry about nothing. We gonna have a place where we could post up news articles and stuff and examples of each day. Okay. But anyway, so today is Kuumba. For those that don't speak the language, Kuumba means creativity. The modic principle of the day is order. The color is orange, as you can see by the Daily Toaster shirt. And we're gonna have a new store for the, oh my God. It's going down for real. Right? It's going down for real. So we're gonna have a whole nother store, man. It's like it's moving slow, but it's moving, right? And family, like I said, I appreciate the support that y'all have been giving us. We have been able to grow by leaps and bounds. We have adjusted well to not being able to do the festivals and not being able to do our gatherings in the way that we used to. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank you for the support that y'all been giving, but we're striving for 100. So once again, in a moment, I want y'all to know right now that a Gye-Nyame Journey will be giving out a free $100. You just need a PayPal or a Cash App. I'm going to let you know the particulars as we continue the conversation, but let's get back to the moment right now. So the Hermetic law for today is cause and effect. Male name is Kwame. Female name is Amma. And Kwame, one of the Kwames just joined us. One of the members of the Kwame gang just joined us. Shouts out to brother Kwame. So that's the moment now. So family, we want to lift this moment up. But before we go any further, for those of you that's been doing the 21-day Nguzo Saba challenge, let me give you your daily proverb. Here you go. Very simple. This is from African Deep Thought. And, of course, that book is based on the African Openings to the Tree of Life. This is by Erskine Peters. Very hard to get right now. This one right here is available. It's by Sister Terry Hassa. It's called African Deep Thought Workbook. It will be available real soon. So just stay tuned. So here we go. We on proverb from the first chapter, the 7th proverb. True doorways are strict, say the knowledge holders. True doorways are strict, say the knowledge holders. So those of you that's doing the 21-day Nguzo Saba challenge, there you go. What does that mean to you? Right? You got this book, you can go. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes out, it's gonna be in a writable PDF. It's gonna be cold. You're gonna be able to be on your phone and be like, you're gonna be able to be on your tablet and be like, you're gonna be able to be on your computer and be like, oh, you're gonna be and shit. Eventually, I want to get it to a point where you be like, Google, write a note in first chapter .7 1.7 and have it write it out for you, man. Listen, we growing by leaps and bounds. We've been blessed with the technology and being able to move. Man, it is fantastic. It is, you know what I'm saying? With all the madness going on around here, what this has given us the ability to do in this moment is to really collect ourselves, because the whole world is on pause. The whole world is on pause. We could really evaluate our relationships. We could really evaluate our friendships. It's a powerful, powerful moment. Powerful moment for all people at this point in time. Right? Especially us, because I ain't never been able to pause. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even my vacations is work. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got workation. In order to pass through, one must be disciplined. Hey, man, don't be breaking down the goddamn proverbs for the people, man. Let the people go on and do the proverb themselves. Come on, Black Yoda. Come on, man. True doorways are strict. Very simple. True doorways are strict. Brother Kwame say, in order to pass through, one must be disciplined. Gye-Nyame is a doorway. Ooh, I like that. All right, but so that's the proverb of the day. So we lift up our glass. We salute this moment. We salute the power of this moment. We recognize the power of this moment. We jump on and jump in the power of this moment, and we use it to build upon what our ancestors left us, so that we could build something for the children yet to come to stand upon. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? He say, sentinels do not just let anyone pass. You're right. They're not supposed to, right? So, family, we move to our children, our children's children, onto infinity. I can't wait to see what our future generations become. We see what some of them out here doing. They ain't playing, right? They won't change, and they won't change now, right? But my elder says something that we're gonna talk about a little bit later when I go through our timeline and have the discussion. We lift up our glass to this moment, and we say, no, we did the moment. We're toasting the children, right? We lift up our glass to our children, and we say Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations. We toast all of our relations out there. Salute. And we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? We go to that selfish toast. This is for you. Those of you that's out there working. Boom. You need to refill your glass, right? You're giving so much to others. I want you to take a moment for yourself. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? What is it that you need in this moment to move towards greatness? We lift up our glass while we got all this energy here, and we say, all together, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? I'm tell you where we go. Very simple. We did the selfish toast. Now we're going to do that group toast. We toasting that tribe. What's your tribe? Lift up your tribe. Toast your tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. I'm throwing it up. Gye-Nyame Journey Media, right? Gye-Nyame, that's my tribe. That's the name of the tribe. What's your tribe name? Lifting it up. We say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most inspiring, the most beautiful, the wisest, strongest, and the bravest individual in the room. I want to lift up my glass to you right now, as I do every day, because I toast you, because you toast with me. I toast you and I salute you. We lift up the glass and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, Ke-In, because this is our thing. So let's go and take a little sip here. That original ages. Oh my God. I love when it and to think, I may be able to have gallons that I'll be able to hide and keep for years where I'm going, right? So somebody be like, Brother Hatem, you got any 2020 left? Oh, do I got some 2020 left? Yeah, I got 100 bottles of 2020. But since it's 2030 now, each one of those bottles is going to have to go for about, and you got your reparations. I'm thinking about $3,000 for some. You want to experience 2020 with some ambrosia, right? You gotta go and pay that $20,000. You know, a man could dream, right? Because this is one of, you know what I'm saying? This is one of, this is one of the businesses of Gye-Nyame. We make a specialty drink. We make a health drink, right? We produce gear. We do events. We use social media to spread news and words and uplift. Man, my it's crazy that the habit or the hobby has grown into what it is today. So I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm excited about the now. Because we about to, like I said, we about to start a whole nother chapter of this story. Woo. All right. So, oh man, I didn't switch to the, hold on. I'm slipping. Right? I guess I need to put some sound to that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working on it. I'm learning the game. Family, also, like I said, be on the lookout for the commercials because Dr. Kelsey's next book is dropping, I think, on the 26th of this month. So you get your advanced copy. If you get the advanced copy, you're going to get it at a better price. Because if you wait till afterwards, the price is going up. You know what I'm saying? The price is going up. So, with all that being said, let's go. I'm gonna play commercials for a second, and then we will continue the show. So we will be right back.
The African Heritage Diet consists of 6 lessons. Lessons where we reach back to our African heritage to find culturally appropriate health and wellness practices that help us to move forward as a people that are whole in mind, body, and spirit. Lesson 1 is herbs and spices. Lesson 2 are greens. Greens is the widest part in the base of the African Heritage Diet food pyramid. So many greens should be consumed. And as you move up the pyramid, those are the things that you consume in lesser proportionate amounts. Whole grains, lesson 3. Beans and rice, lesson 4. Tubers and mashes, lesson 5. Lesson 6. Fruits, vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Think about a quick question too. It
Go
can
ahead.
be on the record, off the record. It can be on the record. I heard Bob Johnson said he's talking to the higher powers, I guess the government, about our reparations. And I guess the numbers that they come up with were about 3. His name is Saul, here in Ngozi, Northern Light Shopping Center. You want more than just a nice cut? Good conversation, good vibe, good music. Come see me at 3512 Cleveland.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black, too strong. Yeah.
We were born to be great.
my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black.
Born to be great.
When day comes and the night falls, I know you'll be with me, baby. Right there when I call, did feel so good. Just how I feel about you. That you feel the same. Everything I do is all for you, babe. Oh, and that ain't gonna change. 'Cause ever since you came into my life, I'm not the same. No, don't get no better than you, babe. No. When day comes and the night falls, I know you'll be with me, baby, right there when I call, and it feels so good.
We live. It's going down. Let me go and make sure people know the black line is open. I am back. I had to, I'm getting old, man. I can't do some stuff like I used to, so I got to go and take breaks. I'm like, oh God. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna get old one day too. You're gonna be looking like, damn, my dad told me it was gonna go down like this. But let me make sure I got the right screen up for y'all because I don't want no confusion. All right, cool. So let's go and talk about some of the news of the day. All right, so this is my elder right here, Elder Gaylord Thomas. G-Lord, we call him G-Lord. He was interviewed on 365brothers.com, and it's an excellent show. It's a podcast. We get a chance, check it out. The elder was giving up the wisdom, giving up the lineage in which, we are able to plug into. Because, this is one of the men that helped me become who I am. You know what I'm saying? If not for him, there would have never been a Hatim who was an international man of mystery and leisure. You understand what I'm saying? This was the man that sparked all that made all that possible. So, if you could, go and give it a like, go and share it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an incredible man, incredible history, incredible stories, and an incredible memory. He remembers. Well, let me put it this way. He will be able to tell me who I brought every year. He will remind me about people that I brought that I forgot that I brought. This how cold he is with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, he incredible man. G. Lord Thomas. I'm gonna try to get him on the show, because I just sent him a text. Also, you know, and the most powerful piece for me about this man is that he is one of the original. He helped give birth to, create and give birth to what we call the mighty Simba Nation. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you hear Brother Hatim say too black, you know what I'm saying, and I get responses, it's because of this man right here, right? So this is one of my honored elders, and I want to make sure that we give him a round of applause. All right. I want to send shouts out to Nia Sabella. She posted this up, and I shared it on the timeline. I don't know if she shared it on I think I had to go and share it. Unidentified federal agents in camel and rented minivans are grabbing people off Portland streets. Federal agents snatching people up, right? I think this sounds familiar, right? But before I do that, let's do the site checkup. Let's do the site checkup. So now they saying our reach is 31,150. They say that's down 32%. They say post engagement is 5,369. That's down 29%. They say page likes. We got it within the last 28 days. They saying 55 now. They say that's down 60%, right? But hell, our down nowadays is better than our ups 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If I gotta be down at my post reaching 31,000 people, then lay me down. Cause I can't wait till we go back up. Shit. This is the place to be down in. 31,150? What? Man. Blessing. All right, so y'all go and read that article. If you feel free to leave your comments, somebody will respond. Now, family, we still going to be using Facebook, but of course, once the new site go up, we're going to be able to collect information all in one place. And it's going to be a very simple leap to be able to get over to it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave a link up here on the top where you're going to be able to go directly to our site. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way. All right. So we lost 2 of the civil rights generations, civil rights leaders. I think this week we lost John Lewis, and we also lost a brother. I think his last name was Vivian. Was it Vivian? I have to research that. I'll find that. Somebody out there know. Go and post it up so that we know what's going on. Post it up. Post up the name. But anyway, so that we at that point, family. Those of you that's in my age grade, this is our time. This is our time. The only thing that's holding us back is us and our fear. It's our time. We are becoming and we're transitioning from the nation builder phase or the nation maintainer phase. Well, some of us going from nation builders to nation maintainers, and some of us are transitioning from the nation maintainers or builders into the elder phase of our existence. What you gonna do with it, right? Because now we on the other side of the hill. We got more time in back of us in most cases than we have in front of us. The question is, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, right? And Gye-Nyame, like I said, I have a responsibility. I have several responsibilities that I have to do before I even can move to the next level. And Gye-Nyame, these beads represent, I'm at the master level. And it's something like, because if you notice, I don't know if y'all can see. So each level that you are on is separated by beads, right? So if you see, I got 3 beads, 3 black, 1 green, 3 black, 1 green. So the way the ranking system is, the one that have the group of 3, let you know which part of the cycle you are in. For example, are you an initiate? Are you a warrior? Are you in the nation builder phase? Or you are in the elder phase, right? So initiates, because they really don't know a lot about the culture, is 3 white beads. It's empty. They're empty, right? So then they move through the cycle of red, black, and green. And then they move to the red level, which is the warrior level. So somebody that's in the family will be able to identify who and what you are just by the beads that you have on. You got on, you know what I'm saying? All right, 3 reds. You at the red level. You at the warrior level. Black beads represents the nation builder phase. So I got 3 black beads, which means I'm at the nation builder phase, right? But the next phase for me is moving into the elder phase of life. The highest rank in Gye-Nyame is elder. That's why we say we make our own elders. The highest rank in Gye-Nyame is elder, right? Achieved within Gye-Nyame. Now, of course, we can adopt elders. We got certain elders that in a sense we recognize as a family, but for us inside of Gye-Nyame, the highest rank is elder. And that color is red, black, and then that color will be green. So in order for me to move to that next level, even though it won't be called elder, that next level, in order for me to get to it, is certain obligations that I have to be able to carry and be able to do. And then there's also, it's like certain responsibilities, because one of the major pieces about elders in our tradition is that, elders have to be able to, or at least somebody in that elder phase or moving on that line to that term elder, you have to be able to employ people in some form or fashion. You have to be able to have some, your decisions got to have some impact, not only on your life, but on the tribal life, because you should have been doing the work within Gye-Nyame to where your request, your request will be seriously considered, right? Because you have not only affected things within the tribe, you have affected things in the world. That's how we're trying to build. Hope I ain't confused nobody. I don't even know how I got on that. But we have lost a giant. Reactions to death of Congressman John Lewis. Shouts out to his family. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Gye-Nyame, stand up. You don't have to totally agree with him, but he was fighting now. But now I do want to read some. I do want to read some stuff here real quick, because I want y'all to see what starts to happen. What they mean subscribe. Now I am subscribed. Where's click over? Come on. Recognize Gye-Nyame journey. Come on now. Talking about subscribe now. The hell? Okay, there you go. It disappeared. Y'all see that, right? They knew they were slipping up. We at Gye-Nyame journey. We support.
We had some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on.
I thought I'd be cool. I told myself I was over you.
I was over you too, girl.
But I was lying.
You sure was.
My teeth.
Through your goddamn teeth.
Started crying immediately.
You should have, because you's a liar.
I'm out of key. I'm begging you.
Stop begging, girl. I'm moving on. Say no. Your life's supposed to be off balance, because you ain't no good.
You ain't been standing next to me.
I can't stand next to you, because you be lying all the goddamn time. Get that other nigga to stand with you. Let him stand with you. Go, walk on back. You done cut your legs off fucking with me. You should have never messed with me like that. Give me my money back. I want my car back. I want that whip back.
I'm pitiful.
Yes, you are.
Stand alone.
Stand alone.
You're not helping me up. I'm bound to fall.
You falling and you can't get up. That's your goddamn fault.
Can I do? What can I say to make you believe I really?
Ain't nothing you can say or do to get me to believe your lying ass.
I'm begging you.
Stop begging. It's not a good look. Stop begging. You supposed to be off balance. You cut off your legs. I can't stand next to no goddamn liar. It ain't safe. Get a nigga killed. To a new beat.
Yes, I think I want some.
I'm gonna give me some new sheets. Yeah, I gotta get your smell off.
I think I want a new.
I'm gonna give me a matter of fact, I'm gonna get a new quarter.
You played it for the last.
That last goddamn time, girl. You need to shut up. I'm still singing.
I think I found a new.
I found a new one. And you gotta go hit the bricks. Hit the bricks.
You did it. I won't even wash my sheets.
Well, because you're dirty. That's why you ain't gonna wash your sheets. You're dirty. I'm at home at my new address. Stop calling me.
Brothers and sisters, take a little time to really look at one another, then ask yourself, can we really afford to lose?
Man, the picture is horrible. But that's a lot. I'm pushing out a lot of stuff, family. Pushing out a lot of data. All right, you see that? Y'all ain't even get to see the commercial because that was whack. Anyway, sit up here sipping my ambrosia. I apologize. We had some technical. If I known we was gonna have technical difficulties, I could have went to the bathroom while we was having the technical difficulties. But that's part of the issue with technical difficulties. You can't predict when they're gonna happen. They just happen. I just lost my mouse. Hey, Cleveland, come help an old man real quick. All right, family, let's get to this. I want, for those that missed, I was talking about we have lost a giant reaction to the death of Congressman John Lewis. I dropped my mouse over here somewhere. Can you come over here and scrounge around and see if you can find it for me? It was all the way over there? Wow, how you going to, no good, mouse? You stay where I put you. All right, so I want to cover this article real quick. Black lines are open, 614-556-4535. Once again,
Black line is open, 614-556-4535. Let's get it. All right. So it said we lost a giant. Okay. Let's go and check it out. You don't have to agree. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to highlight some stuff about the transition of our supposed leadership. Because family it's time. I mean, because it's important that we start taking stock at what is happening with us, and really look at it, and not be ashamed of it, right? Let's be honest, all right. But anyway, Washington lawmakers, world organizations, and celebrities reacted Friday night to the news that Rep. John R. Lewis, Democrat, Georgia, the civil rights icon whose fight for racial justice began in the Jim Crow South and ended in the halls of Congress, died. Lewis, an organizer of the March on Washington in 1963, along with Martin Luther King Jr., had been battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer since December. The congressman was 80 years old. He lived a good life. He lived a brave life. His family said in a statement Friday night, he represented Georgia, was honored and respected as the conscience. And this is the piece that, and I'm going to stop here and you can read the rest. Let's go. The conscience of the U.S. Congress and an icon of American history, but we knew him as a loving father and brother. All right, let's the conscience of the U.S. Congress and our icon in American history. We're going to highlight that piece. All right, that's good. Let's check that out. But we knew him as a loving father and brother. He was a stalwart champion in the ongoing struggle to demand respect for the dignity and worthy of every human being. So now, this is the part that I think a lot of times our stories start to go tragically wrong. In this point in time in history, this is a point where I think our stories start to go tragically wrong. We become the defender and the conscious. We become the conscious of the nation. We become the stalwart champions, the strong champions for every human being, rather than focusing on our group. He transformed into, in a sense, a politician that America possibly didn't, I ain't gonna say possibly, that America didn't deserve. How can you be a champion for the struggle, for the demand of respect, for dignity and worthy of every human being? You champion that. That's so broad, right? It's so broad. And we are in the phase now. Like I told you, I often use the story of King David and Solomon. Solomon was able to build the temple. David wasn't allowed to because his hands was too dirty, because he was too involved in the nation building and establishing a nation and holding a nation and holding other places and other people at bay that wanted to take over a nation. We still, as a people, are in the David phase. Elder here was living in the Solomon phase. We can't build the temple for the whole world right now because our borders are under siege, and that is something for our children to do. We have to be stalwart champion for our dignity. We have to be stalwart champion for us to get what we need. No shade on the elder, but I think that's where it goes tragically wrong. We have to have defenders for us. And I understand people are like, well, you can't be a politician just for your group. Well, what the fuck? Explain Donald Trump. Right? I always tell y'all, running for political office is not always about winning. It's about making a statement. Supporting politicians is not always about supporting the one that wins. It's sometimes to support to make a statement. And when you make that statement, those who are wise politicians listen, especially when you make a splash, because they know they're going to have to deal with the shit. You might not get him this election, but he's going to have to worry about you another 2 or 4 years later. So we have to understand, and I'm looking directly at you, we have to understand our place here right now. We are in the war phase. We are in the warrior phase. You know what I'm saying? Many of us are trying to graduate to the elder phase. We want to jump right over the nation building part, right? As a warrior, I have to go to war and I have to make sure that the land is clear. I got the strength and the power to get out here and do all of this and tear it up. Then at the nation builder phase, I'm able to look at all of the chaos and all the stuff that I left, clean up, dig the foundation, make sure the foundation is firm, stack up the wealth. And as an elder, I will be wise enough to administer the finances so that we could build the temple and open it. First to ourselves and then to others. We want to jump over phases, and we want to do incredible things for the world, incredible shit for our communities. Impossible. We do the impossible for everybody else. We do the impossible for so many, but we don't do it for us. And that's something that we have to really, really start we got to start drilling it into ourselves. Maybe our children will be able to be the great humanitarians. But right now, our people don't need great humanitarians. We need great black people. We need people that love us. Which means, what do it mean, Brother Hati? It means that we're going to have to get out here and fight for reparations. That's what that shit means. This means we're going to have to argue about reparations. This means that we're going to have to hold this country's feet to the fire when it comes to us, because we are old. And you can't talk about justice. You can't talk about fairness. You can't talk about peace. You can't talk about socially healing until you deal with the gash that is ADOS. The country is bleeding to death. The sister on the show with my elder, the sister on the show with my elder, Gaylord, hold on, where is it at? The sister on the show with Gaylord asked him the question. He said, if America was a woman that you cared about, if America, I want you to think about this, if America was a woman that you cared about, somehow you had some type of relationship with her, what would be your conversation with her? I want y'all to go and listen to that shit. Gaylord tore that shit up. America is, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it fits right back into us having to deal with us, right? We have to deal with us. And we have to make sure that people understand that, listen, I'm going to be able to serve the interests of all of my constituents, but my primary concern, my primary responsibility is making sure that my tribe and that my family is able to live. That's why they put me here. That's why they made it possible for me to make it to school. That's why. Not for me to come out here and to put everybody else in front of us. Brother Kwame says, you are correct. You were correct. It is Reverend C.T. Vivian, Ashe. He also say, what does his particular district say about him? There is the public statement, and then there is the people statement who belongs to the district, and there is the, he got to continue on here. This is the Black Yoda. You got to get all that he's saying. Well, they won't let me get the rest of the message. All right, I'll come back and finish when it finish uploading, I guess. We talked about this already. We on him. All right, another piece I put up here is apple cider vinegar mixed with baking soda good for weight loss. I don't know about that, family. You mixing the acid and the base, and it's gonna foam up. I don't know. I don't know. I won't even comment on it, but I posted up there because we got some people that might be experimenting with that. So we want to look at what some of the experts are saying, and then also we want to look at what some of the community is saying. Lines are open. You can talk about it 614-556-4535. Let's see. That's about it right now. Okay, don't forget Dr. Kelsey's special report, 11 Steps, Consideration for Empowering African-Centered Organization. Go and like and share that. You know what I'm saying? Help us here, Gye-Nyame Journey, spread the word and get the knowledge out so that we can have real intelligent discussions about what's going on. And I think I'm about to bring Doc back on because his next book will be releasing very soon. And I got to get it because I had an idea I did one commercial and I need to make sure. I don't know which commercial. I gotta put his commercials out there, but I put one together for the 11 Step for Consideration because I want to do a final push on that special report before we bring out the book. Brother Kwame said the Black People's Statement, so he wanted to know what is people saying about him. I think he was a representative in Georgia. If I'm incorrect, somebody please correct me. Matter of fact, Dr. Kelsey's down there in Georgia. All right, so family, I ain't gonna hold you up. Nobody calling in. It's like y'all quiet and stuff on me. Y'all been quiet on me the last couple of weeks, but that's cool. Family, I am gonna let you go. This is Brother Hatim. Know that you have my love, and Gye-Nyame Journey appreciate you for all your support. And family, we are out. Let me let you go and listen to some music for a second.
Hey, yeah. Here today, going never sick to my stomach and not getting better. When I left you, I thought I'd be cool. I told myself I was over you, but I was lying through my teeth. I started crying immediately. I'm out of key. I'm begging you, come and help me get in tune. 'Cause you ain't been standing next to me. Not making me stay on beat. I need you standing next to me. I can't even keep my beat. I'm fading slowly. I lost my voice, can barely breathe. My pulse is slow and my heart is losing speed. I'm pitiful, can't stand alone. If you're not helping me up, I'm bound to fall. What can I do? What can I say to make you believe I really changed? Did I'm out of sync. I'm begging you, please come and help me find my groove. 'Cause
Brothers and sisters, take a little time to really look at one another, then ask yourself, can we really afford to lose one another? We must understand that we are all we got. We're forgetting our past, blinded by crack and gun smoke. We must turn that mess around and make the other man choke. Down in flames, like the Hindenburg. One day I opened my ears. You wouldn't believe what I heard. They say your word ain't. See, you promised us great things, but only giving us a little bit. I'll keep your Star Striped hat as a souvenir. The uncle is dead, but I'm not even gonna shed a tear. See, right now you're the big fish, but I'm the genie in the lantern, and you get no wish. Usually you get 3, but I'm taking 1 plus the 2 that you owe me. It's so hard to feel proud. While I shed a tear, you're still talking loud. I'll never get on a boat with the man, because it reminds me of that great master plan. Oh, I haven't forgotten the last cruise we took. We end up picking cotton. You tried to play me out like a sucker, but I survived to take back what's mine, your mother. So repay your debt to us. Mama so light, cause all the nuts that you busted. You violated our blood and plagued us with acne. So who's the real savage race? Please tell me, what race is really your mind state? So the mess you pumped up is the mess you're gonna have to face. See why I'm so upset? Because you brainwashed my people, talking up the side of your neck. So I just sit back and light up a steam so to deal with the pains and the rage in the ghetto. Knows what tomorrow's gonna bring. Our heads are filled with these false hopes and dark dreams. The rage in the ghetto, it drives me to chaos. Brothers talk they mess and get tossed. See, deep down inside I wanna change, but it's hard as hell to remove these chains on my brain. You got me thinking that I'm less than I really am. Put up a 10-foot pole and impale sand. The rage in my mind, it keeps me from crying, but inside I'm slowly dying. Because I don't know who I am, so I pick up an idol and become his biggest fan. Pattern myself to be just like Jack. I can have a big Cadillac, slanging crack. Invest seriously, and then I start rolling hard, and the rest is history. Grow very secure, got a few keys and holding G's. Nobody can be trusted. I sit with a shotgun and in my jock strap a small gap, because I'm so damn scared. Walk the streets alone at night, I wouldn't dare. Will I make it to 21? I'm only 19, my life has just begun. I got snatched up by the feds, I was slapped around, then assigned a concrete bed, and now I'm behind bars. Yesterday was the last day I would see stars, and now I'm feeling sorry, cause everything I ever did is coming back to haunt me. I'm crouched in a corner, hugging my knees. I'll be 37 by the time that I'm free. I got enough bed sheet, I'll make me a nice little noose and I'm out. One hell of a future. I fell into the hands of the plan and now it's over. The rage inside is still alive, and it'll survive until I die. And if that's tomorrow, you see, I went alone. My heart was filled with sorrow. It's a shame though, but it's all because of the rage in the ghetto. Little shout out to the underground, took me in and gave me some knowledge. And now I'm ready. Heads up with the devil. Ha ha. Ashibu. Brothers in black boots. Stepping up. Hotep.